Hi everyone, it's Heidi here. I'm Flutterby Heidi, Heidi Smith, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United Kingdom. And today I thought we'd make some quick little treat holders using the Playing with Patterns suite, which is my theme for the month of February. And these are great, you know, lots of variations of them. This one has got a couple of Elizabeth Shaw mints in. You could, I think that would probably might just about fit after eights, but any sort of Ritter Sport, I think the Ghirardelli chocolates that you can get as well. And I thought it was a great way to use this patterned paper, and you can see some cardstock as well, so you haven't got to use loads of your paper to create these. And you could easily use the alphabet that comes with these to put initials on the front. So the suite here, you'll see I've got all the patterns there. You could stamp your own patterns, but you could use the playful alphabets to create your initials on the front there if you use them as placeholders. And I've just used some of the resin dots to accent that as well, and some of those little fun stamps. So the paper I've used is one of these that comes in the suite, 6x6 paper, 12 different designs. You get 4 sheets of each, and they're all double-sided, predominantly sort of stripes and dots of varying sizes and degrees. There's a couple of difference, like the scallops there, but you can see that super, you know, easy to use patterns that go with all sorts, some kind of brush strokey ones. And the colour palette is Purple Posy is our sort of purple that we've got in there, Calypso Coral, bit of Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Night of Navy, and they're all on Whisper White background. So that is what I'm going to use. The two stamp sets I've used here, I've used obviously the Pattern Play to create our little images there, but I've also used Lovely You. Great, I love this stamp set, it's so pretty, and I love this super scripty font along with all the sentiments as well, because they are just, yeah, perfect for all sorts of occasions. So really easy. A few punches I'm using, which I'll go through as I use each one. So in terms of the paper card that you're going to need, you don't need very much in the way of card. You are going to need a piece which is 18 centimetres by typical 18 by 5 centimetres. Let me just check. 18 by 5, and then a piece 2.5 by 15. So that one's 18 by 5. And then a 2.5 centimetre strip, which I'll trim down in a moment, to 15 centimetres. You could leave it a bit longer if you wanted to, because that's just for the overlap. So this one, the 2.5 by 15, I'm going to score at 5, 6, 7, and then 12, 13 and 14. 12, 13 and 14. And that's our little concertina piece for the right hand side. And I have designed these so that they'll actually fold flat as well, so that if you're making them advance, you can just keep them flat until you need them. And then this long piece, again, really easy scoring, 8, 9 and 10 centimetres. You're then going to need a piece of just one piece of DSP, which is 5 by 8 centimetres. Okay, so yep, that's 8 centimetres long by 5 wide. Okay. Right. Obviously you just need to depend on the direction that you're using. So I'm just going to attach that piece of DSP to the front of our long wide strip, like so. Then I'm using the Delightful Tag Topper, which is this one here, and I'm just pushing that all the way in. Just make sure it's all the way in that channel, and press down and then repeat on the other side. It'll be a bit easier on the second side because you've only got the paper to go, the card to go through. So that's my tag topper punch. Pop that out of the way, and then all you're going to do is just fold and reinforce. I'm not even going to use my bone folder because you don't need to worry about it. But when it's folded in half, take your snips and cut it off at 45 degrees. So just like so, or slightly more. And that's part of the fold flat bit that you're going to be doing. And then I am using seal on this. You know, it doesn't take, it's not having a lot of pressure on it. It's not like a box that needs to stay together. And then that then folds in on itself on the sides, and it'll fold either side of that little V at the bottom there. So to add it, all I'm going to do is just pop some adhesive on one of the sides, and I'm going to pop some adhesive onto the side of my little band. And then this one, I'm just lining it up. Might be a little bit difficult with the shadows, but just above where the score line is. And then I'm just folding in half, like so. And then all you do is to pop that in between, and it's like a grocery bag, carrier bag. You just see that just folds in to create our little pouch, which we can then add our mints to. As I say, I've got these are actually the sort of square Elizabeth Shaw mints, so it'll just hold 3 of those, or it holds kind of 2 of the round ones, and they stand up really nicely. So to decorate it, I've just got a scrap of my Whisper White, and I thought I'd just pick up on a little bit of the crushed curry there. So I'm going to use my Just Because, and my little sparkles, which I might use probably in the Blushing Bride. No, perhaps I'll do them all actually in crushed curry. They're almost like golden sparklers, aren't they? You know what it's like when you... Do you have golden sparklers? Over here we can get multicoloured sparklers for when it comes to 5th of November. A long time away yet. Okay, Just Because. Just punch that out. I might pop a little bit of my Blushing Bride behind this. So I've used, oh sorry, that was the 1.5 inch punch that I've used there. And I'm just going to come in here with our Label Me Fancy punch. So I'm just moving it to the edge, minimise the wastage on that. And so, add some Stampin' Seal to the back there. We're going to grab some of our little resin dots. Just going to use my Take Your Pick to add those on, like little spots of sunshine. Ink pad away before I get myself into even more of a mess than usual. And then just a couple of dimensionals on the back there. Tell it's got really dark now, I really ought to stop filming. And then add that to the front of that. And then I'm going to try and use this lovely purple posy ribbon. So all I'm going to do is, to help me thread it through, I'm just going to cut it at an angle first. And I'm probably only using around about probably a 6 inch piece. Perhaps, yeah, probably no more than that. Certainly if you wanted to be frugal with it, you could. And then just slightly longer piece of the Night. So this is a ribbon trio that comes in the suite. So you've got this lovely narrow Night of Navy ribbon. You've got this wide, lovely, soft and pretty purple posy, and then there's a lovely kind of iridescent Bermuda Bay ribbon. Just so it's quite simply just tie that around and then just trim the ends to your whichever length you want, and I'm just going to trim those down very slightly. There we go. So there we have a pretty little table treat or little sweet treat for you to give to someone you love. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again soon, and if you'd like to purchase any of the products you've seen today, links are in the description bar below my video or on my blog, and I'll work it out in inches as well for those across the pond who'd like some imperial measurements. Quick and easy treats to send out, so say that hold 3 of the flat Elizabeth Shaw mints or sort of 2 of the little round ones or other assorted treats. Thank you for watching. Come back soon. Bye.